We'll do 80. Yeah. Oh shit. I didn't realize there were so many people on the holy crap. What the hell? Yo, what's up, guys? I swear I went on live and then I just went to go do some random like crap on the chart real quick and then I came back and there's like 23 people on, man. Yo, what's up everybody, dude? Fucking everything is insane, bro. Who just who just woke up and found out that Bitcoin dropped to fuck it to freaking like $20,000, dude. It's bad, man. I'll tell you guys right now, it's really, really bad. Like I feel like, if you're, I mean, if you're part of the Patreon and stuff, we've been talking all day, man. Like ever since I fell asleep yesterday and I woke up and everybody on the Telegram was like, "Yo, like, what the fuck is going on?" And I log in and I figure out that Bitcoin dropped to like 45K, right? Or was it 40, like 42K? Is this wrong? I feel like it hit 42K. Anyways, I mean, it dropped super low. I was freaking out. I'm like, holy shit, this is the end. And then it was insane, man. Yesterday was absolutely insane, bro. Yesterday was ridiculous. So ridiculous. Check OM die on Sushi Swap. Tony, red week ahead of us or what? Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. I think here's the thing. Here's the thing. Watch. Let's watch. Now that we're talking about it, it's good that you brought it up. Um, there's no way that the SPY doesn't sell off a little bit more. I'm telling you guys right now. The fact that Bitcoin dropped so heavy, right? I mean, I still think there's a chance that we can drop all the way down here to 400 to fill this big ass gap, right? It's it's bad, right? Like it's really bad. Um, the SPY did want to recover a little bit on the weekly. You're still pretty bearish on the weekly, but there's no way, right? There's no way that the SPY doesn't really sell off a little bit more. Um, I guess the real way to kind of figure out what's going to happen is, you know, maybe we have to wait for futures, right? Because you can basically have the SPY come up to here and then drop hard, or it can drop from here after it retests that resistance here, or it might come up to like here a little bit lower than this previous relative high and then drop. There's way too many things that can happen right now, right? I don't have an exact guesstimate of what can happen with the S&P 500, but I think it's gonna go down. By the way, Raul, bro, thank you, bro, for the super chat. Completely didn't mention that, but thanks, bro, for the super chat, bro. Always appreciate the super chats, man. I can't, you know, I never can't, right? Um, what happened? So I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is that we were dumb, right? All I know is that we were dumb because this was perfect. Everybody saw this. Everybody knew that Bitcoin was still selling off, right? I mean, if all we're doing is playing the weekly, right? And I already told everybody that joined the Patreon and stuff or whatever, and everybody's that's part of the chat, right? So I mentioned it, right? If we would have just listened to the weekly TA, right? Weekly, everybody would have been short at 58,600. Everybody would have been short right here. You would have barely seen any drawdown to the upside. You would have barely seen anything. Just this move right here, right? I'll show you guys. Let me see if I can find the price. Let's see what's that price difference that I'm looking for. Is it here? price range, right? Just this price range from that weekly short all the way down to here, right? Oh, there we go. So there you can actually see the 42K drop. So just that price drop, and we would have just held from there. We would have actually taken the trade, listened to the reverse MACD, listened to the stochastic, because it was what? It was basically a perfect sell-off right here. Same thing back here, perfect sell-off, right? You sold, it would have gone all the way down here. Same thing, perfect sell-off created all the way down to 42. I would have probably taken my money out closer to like 48K. I'll be completely honest. That's where for the first major trend is, right? So I would have been like, you know what? I'm taking my money out at 48K. I'm cool. But, having everybody leveraged, everybody from the chat, everybody, if you just shorted this would have been hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars between all of us shorting the market. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. But nobody took the trade, right? And that's my I mean not that's not anybody's fault, but this is what happens when you don't follow strategy regardless of anything else, right? If we would have just followed strategy, shorted the market when the weekly closed bearish, everybody here would have made a couple, at least 20, 30, 40K, right? It would have been insane. But, I think it actually happened because of leverage. I think that there's a lot of people right now that are super leveraged in the crypto market. And it's one of those things where uh you know people tend to overextend how bad leverage can be when used improperly, and I hope that makes sense. um and I've seen this a lot. I've seen this play out insanely, right? When you don't have proper risk management um in the market, and you're using a lot of leverage, you're using a lot of leverage, that is what can break you 100% every single time. I've seen it so many times play out with just, with other traders, with just people trying to over leverage way too much on the upside. I've seen it play out way, way too much, right? I've seen it play out way too much. Um, so it's just one of those things, right? I think there's a lot of leverage that was happening. I think it actually got started with maybe some whales trying to stop hunt for a bunch of people, and that kind of triggered everybody's like stop loss to hit, and that just because I think there was like $9 billion worth of longs that got liquidated over the course of, I think it was like 40 minutes, that you had this huge move, right? It was a course of like, I don't know, I think it was from like here to here. It was maybe an hour or so, where you had this huge drop of this, like this happened right here from like 52K all the way down to, to 42. So like a full 10%, like a full 10K drop in less than an hour. And I can't help but think that it was just a bunch of stop losses getting triggered over and over and over again. And the really scary part of this is that you did break the first major trend, right? That's like the really, really scary part. Um, First major trend, watch, I'll show you guys. First major trend on Bitcoin is right here. First major trend that started back on earlier this year, July 2021, right? First major trend, you obviously broke that on the weekly, right? Not just the daily, not just the 4 hour. You broke that on the weekly. You wicked all the way down, super close to major trend, but you're more than likely on the weekly. We're more than likely going to be closing a bull candle above 48.7, which is major support, major support. And as long as you stay above 48.7, then I think there's a chance that we maybe recover, right? You have to come back up here. So above like 51,500, you have to come back up here in order for a Bitcoin to recover. If you do not, if you all you're doing is coming back here, you retest, there's a strong chance that you're going to go all the way back down to that very first major trend that we created back in March 2020, I think is when it started, right? So what needs to happen right now is Bitcoin needs to basically move from here to somewhere up here, right? If it moves from here, retest the bottom side of um of the major trend, and it actually doesn't break it and you see it coming down, there's a very, very, very strong chance that it's going to come all the way down and it's going to hit major trend, and you're going to see it crash to 40K. And if that happens, it's going to be a really bad circling effect where you know everything else might crash down, like stocks, right? And if you look at BTC on the monthly, right, you already have early signs of Bitcoin wanting to close a bear month. What happened the last time we closed a bear month, right? You close May, right? A bear month. Look how huge that drop is. And you still dropped a little bit longer than that, right? And on average, you tend to stay sideways for a couple of months, right? Every single instance, right? Bear trigger, right here, right? So you didn't actually have the big, humongous drop. You would have probably been able to catch us on the weekly, but you had the drop. You kept dropping for like another year, right? Again, bear trigger on the month. You kept dropping for like 6 months before recovering. And you can do this all the way back down. I'm using Coinbase's BTC USD, so it doesn't have all the historical data of Bitcoin, but it's happened every single time. Every single time. So, I as of right now, I think that we're in really crazy territory right now. I think there's a lot of things that can happen. I think if we recover back up to this level, we should be okay because we're going to be above trend. If you manage to come up here, right? If you manage to come all the way back up the trend and you actually don't break that and you come back down here, that would be a very big indication to maybe start thinking about selling a lot of positions. Just throwing that out there, right? Just throwing that out there. What do you think will be the top before the next drop? The top is going to be the trend, right? The next, so Jonathan, the top is going to be trend right here, right? This is going to be the top potential, right? Ignore this line right here. Ignore that one. This is going to be the top right here. So I'll delete this. We'll get like a little bit better of a closer view of this. Why can I delete this? There you go. Let's get a better view, right? So from here, right there, see that trend right here? This trend that's like right here, this little like lights grayish line, that's going to be the peak if there is one. If you do not break up here, that's going to be peak, and then you're going to drop back down. Or you actually drop back down. You actually get hit from this peak, from this trend, and then you drop back down. If you do not cross this one, that's even more. That's even worse, because major trend is back up here. This isn't major trend. This is like a micro trend. And if you can't even break this micro trend, then strong chance you're going to be going back down. And at this rate, if it jumps up here and then it comes back down to like 48.7 and it doesn't recover again, and you see it back down here, there's a strong chance that watch. I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen, but if you see Bitcoin go like this and actually come back down here to like this level, there's a strong chance from here it's gonna just shoot down like that. I'll tell you guys that right now. If you see Bitcoin run up here, not break, come back down and actually retest this level, there's a strong chance that from here you're going to see a huge sell off to the downside. And I think stocks are going to follow. I think stocks are probably going to follow if Bitcoin stays like that. So it's bad, man. Like it's not a good place for Bitcoin to be at right now. Hi Tony, I'm keen to concentrate on the weekly trades, but I struggle with optimal take profit and exiting positions. Any chance of going through this? Yeah, so I mean, take profit. It should really be the easiest way that I can put it is taking profit is whenever the stochastic is hitting the 80 level, right? So um, let's take it's a good example. We'll go with Tesla, right? Let's hear on the weekly on Tesla, right? So let's say you opened an entry right here, right? Let's say you did this entry right here, right? Back on June 14th, right? You're basically stoke levels on the low side, and you're running up to the upside, right? It wouldn't be obviously Tesla kept running, but I would have more than likely I would have gone in right here somewhere at 611, and I would have more than likely taken profit somewhere at like 730, which is what I did. I actually ended up swinging from here to here, right? I ended up swinging from here to here, and I took profit right around this level because we hit a peak on the Stoke. Again, I would have probably entered again right here, August 23rd. And if you're part of the Patreon, you know exactly why I would have re-entered on August 23rd on the weekly close. I would have gone back in at 708, right? And I would have actually held it up until we actually end up possibly closing or showing weakness on the reverse MACD, which would have probably been somewhere around here. I would more than likely say around 1,029, right? Because I would have probably done it on the close, not on the open. I would have probably done it down here. So I would have taken this from 720 bucks all the way to like 1,035. Um, but the easiest answer that I can give you is if you're using the reverse MACD or you're just using the stochastic, it's pretty easy to take profit when you have that first touch of of um of that 80 level on the stochastic, right? If you have a nice entry, there's a really strong chance that the stochastic is going to be a really good way to tell where to take profit. There's a lot of other things that you can do. I mean, you can take profit on order blocks, you can take profit on Fibonacci levels. That's something that I'll probably go a little bit later on. And you know, order blocks is something that I use. Um, what is it called? Order blocks is something that I use for for forex, right? I don't really use order blocks for other stuff, um, but I tend to use order blocks on a lot for forex, and order blocks work extremely well, right? Look at Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's starting to run a little bit to the high side. Look at that. It's hitting highs at 49.5, so it's doing really good, extremely good. Reverse MACD also, it looks like it's getting signs of weakness, but keeps running. So again, I'm inclined to think that it's going to keep running. The 4 hour basically hit a perfect 4 hour buy right here at 49,383. So this would have been good. And it seems like a lot of stuff. I'm getting a lot of notifications for crypto. So Ethereum again, Ethereum bouncing pretty nicely. Let's see what the retracement is here. Hold up. Wait. Here to here. That's oh, you know what? That's actually that's wrong. Here. There we go. So it's at point 0.5 retracement. If it bounces from if it goes to 618, comes back down, that's not good. You need to have this actually broken to the high side. That's what we want. You want Ethereum to actually go back to 43,800, like 4,400 or so. That's where you need it to. But I mean, holy shit. I guess the easiest way to say for taking profit is look at the stochastic. As soon as that hits that 80 level, you should be perfectly okay. Um, if you're part of the Patreon, I'm going to teach you guys how to take profit on order blocks. And then I'll probably release the video later on my YouTube and stuff. But, you know, I usually tend to favor everybody that's on Patreon first. Um, and, you know, I'll give you guys like the link here, right? Because I got to plug this in because I'm not good at actually pasting all this crap, right? So if you want to join the Patreon, there it is. There's a lot of stuff that that I post on there, or a lot of videos that I post on there. Hopefully, it's helping people out. Um, but yeah, things are looking pretty crappy right now. But I mean, not crappy because you actually are recovering to the upside. So I'm definitely crossing my fingers that we keep recovering because that's very good news if we do. We want everything to recover because if you hit trend and you don't break it, there's a strong chance that you're gonna tank again. What about stocks? I think stocks are gonna hurt on Monday, to be honest. I think stocks are gonna get hurt. I got a bunch of Jesus, dude. Also, the stream looks like it's in 1080p. Oh hell yeah, dude! I actually, you know what I did? I actually went to the OBS software or whatever, and I changed the quality or whatever to 1080p, or it wasn't the quality. It wasn't the stream quality. It was like this random setting. I'm like, oh fuck it, let me see if that works. And what is it called? And I guess that I mean I hope that helps because it seems like if you're saying that it's at 1080, then that's fantastic, bro. So thank you. Well, I hope it's easier for everybody and clearer to see. So great. Also, thanks for the super chat again, dude. Thank you. Lou, BB thoughts? Patents news incoming, meme stocks call flow. AMC 145 January 21 and GME 950 for January 21 big call flow. Meme usually run when crypto falls. That's um I kind of disagree. I don't think that meme stocks run when crypto falls. I gotta disagree with that one. Um, and just because there's a strong inflow, I mean, you guys can see like this push here. There's a strong when you have a strong flow for options, it's really good. Um, but it's also one of those things where what do you call GameStop closed the bear week, right? And you actually close under trend. Whoops. So I mean, I would definitely not be, I would not buy GameStop right now. GameStop closed the bear week right here. I would definitely think that, it's probably going to drop a little bit more. I would not buy in on GameStop until you have a bull day close, which it looks like it might, right? And it seems like it's been respecting it pretty well. So last time ran from 207 to highs of 252. The last bull close ran from 175 to 250 something again. Same thing here. Not too much from 170-ish to like 189. So it's been respecting the daily triggers pretty well. So not bad at all. But keep in mind, you actually did close a full daily bear candle on their major trend. So, just because there's a lot of inflow of stuff, sometimes big money and does that to trick retail into buying certain stuff. And then when all the premium goes up for the meme stocks, that's when they end up offloading their bag. And it's just what happens, right? If I had a lot of money and I wanted to like I wanted to collect maybe like a 10, 20, 30% premium, I'd buy a huge load of money of like maybe a 6 months out calls for like GameStop and then have everybody kind of like figure that out. And everybody's like, oh shit, big money's buying, options 6 months out for $900 on GameStop, right? And then there'd be a bunch of retail going in, buying up all the options that I have to sell. And now guess what? I'm up 10, 20, 30%, and retail's left holding the bag. All I had to do was spend $1 million or $2 million to hype up 6 month out calls, right? So I mean, I wouldn't say that, I wouldn't really correlate price of meme stocks and crypto all too much. I had a comment. Oh, so big, super big shout out to Danny, man. Danny just had a baby boy. Congratulations to you, bro. Super happy for you, man. I know this is kind of off topic, but if you ever need any parenting advice, I'm here for you. I mean, I have a 1 year old daughter, so whatever that year of experience gets me, I'm more than happy to help you out, man. But super congrats to Danny. I'm sure he's like, I'm sure he's like, in the clouds right now, man. Super congrats to him. Um, Always happy to have Danny, man. He's super cool, man. Been huge supporter for like the longest time. Um, so, happy birthday to your baby yesterday. But get started on his portfolio soon, man. If anything, I'll send you a little something to add on to his, to your little baby's portfolio and stuff, right? I'll send you a little bit of Bitcoin to get started. But yeah, super big shout out to Danny, man. He just had a baby boy, so super excited for him. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Ethereum. What did I? Oh, what the hell? ETC. What happened to Ethereum Classic? I mean, I think Ethereum Classic's still doing pretty okay. It's still on trend, right? I mean, you did break a little bit under it, but you recovered pretty fast. And on the daily also, you just wicked down there. So you didn't actually break down trend. You just kind of wicked down there. Um, it doesn't look bad. I think Ethereum Classic probably looks better than a lot of other stuff. You're still on. There's still another major trend though. I mean, you have this, right? You still have sort of a major trend here, right there. Sorry, I was probably using the X pattern for this. Obviously, it didn't break, right? Because we needed to break. We needed to break the pattern. And if it did, it just kept dropping to the low side. But it doesn't look, I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Ethereum Classic doesn't look too bad. Um, I don't know. Trying to guess here. That's a big wick though. Big. That's a huge wick to $27. I don't know if I would. I'll be honest. I don't know if I would. Yeah, I don't know if I would actually buy Ethereum Classic. I don't. I've never really liked Ethereum Classic to be honest. So, I don't know if I would ever buy it, but it doesn't look horrible. Ethereum Classic doesn't look horrible. See if I can find another trend here. Maybe a better trend there. That's probably a better trend than going too far back. Yeah. So I mean, it's not. Yeah, I don't think it looks all that bad. It doesn't look horrible because you had that major wake down, but you're still above support. The only bad part is you have a lower low here, right? So previous low was $32 and now it's 28. So it doesn't look horrible, but I would definitely not put my money in Ethereum Classic at all. Definitely not. Mm. I want Doggy back to 6 cents. Yeah, me too. Man, where is Doggy, dude? I haven't seen Doggy. No, I know that it dropped. I know that I said a while back that I was saying Doggy 15 cents. And I know it hit that. I know it did hit 15 cents. Did it? Yeah, it did. But I mean, I didn't think the whole market was gonna drop with Doggy, to be honest. I didn't think Bitcoin was gonna drop with, I didn't think the cause of Doggy dropping was gonna be because of Bitcoin. I just thought it was gonna drop just to drop. It's just sad, man. It's sad. I mean, I made a lot of money with Doggy and I loved it, but it was always fool's insurance. I just feel bad for people that bought like at 70 cents. Crow, I love Crow. I think Crow's gonna recover. I actually bought Crow earlier today or yesterday night, I think. Yeah, look, it's already at 65K. It's already at 65. That's where we were back on December yesterday. Yeah, so it's not too bad. It did break channel though. But look at that though. Watch, even though it did break this range, it basically wicked perfectly on trend. This you have to be like I bought like right here, I think I bought more at like 57 cents. So I bought somewhere around here. But look at that, right? Perfectly retested trend, major trend, right? So if anything, you might see a bounce like this. I think Crow's a solid play long term. I think there's a chance that it goes back up to 65.7, maybe, before seeing another drop back down a trend. I'm bullish on Crow for like ever. I'll tell you guys that right now. Look at the daily. Daily's gonna hit. Daily's gonna go bullish pretty soon. The weekly, still not enough information on the weekly. I think Crow might hit the 50, come back down a trend. But I think there's a good chance that Crow recovers pretty quickly. I like Crow. I'm a little biased though, because I actually think Crows are really good. I don't think Crypto.com is going anywhere. That's the only reason why I like Crow. And that's why I bought more yesterday. Hey man, hope you had a good day for so far. Thanks, bro. I mean, I have. So far it's been a pretty good day. I've just kind of, hung out at home, not really done much. My wife, I think, went to our in-laws, because they had like a garage sale or something, so she went to go help out her parents. And then all I really did today was I just ran in the morning. I sold an ice cream roll machine earlier today, for a couple $100, and then that was kind of it, really. Oh, you know what? I actually cut myself earlier today with a knife, so that's kind of that's pretty that's kind of a big piece of news. And I thought I was actually gonna have to go to the hospital because I cut myself pretty deep, and there was like a blood of puddle on the cement outside. So immediately I texted my wife and I'm like, yo, if this bleeding doesn't stop, we have to go to the hospital. But thankfully, there's my aunt was here and she band-aided me all up and basically stopped the bleeding and like the spray and stuff. Um but yeah, dude, yeah, that was a pretty big entertaining piece. Um yeah, I cut myself pretty deep today. Um Luna's doing extremely well, by the way. Luna's doing like a ridiculous amount. Look at that. Fuck, dude. Luna just insane. Whoever's still holding, I actually had Luna. I bought Luna back at like here, somewhere between like 10 and $15. and I only bought it because a buddy of mine told me to buy it. He's holding a bag. He's holding. I think he bought like 100K of Luna at like $10, and he's been holding it for a while. So he's super happy today, super happy. And I know he's believed in that project for a long time. I never did actual fundamentals on Luna, but he just believed in this thing since day one, and he's been buying Luna every single day. Well, almost every single day. But he's doing fantastic right now because he basically just 7x like from $10, right? So he has almost $1 million in Luna right now. I think he has close to like 800K. I'm pretty sure that it'll eventually be like $1 million. I wouldn't even doubt Luna if Luna hits if Luna hits $100, I would not be surprised. But yeah, he'll easily have $1 million in Luna sometime in the next year or so. Before you said Classic is fool's insurance. Yeah, it is. So I mean, I think Ethereum Classic is fool's insurance. I personally would not put my money in Ethereum Classic. If I had to pick a fool's insurance, um, my fool's insurance right now is actually a coin called Fluffy, which is the coin that I think Biaheza, he's a YouTuber or something. That's actually something that I want to buy. The only reason I don't buy it is because it's on Uniswap, and I've never really used Uniswap, but I really only ever do one fool's insurance at a time. So first it was Doggy, then it was Shiba, and I think now my fool's insurance is actually going to be Fluffy. Um, I don't think I would ever use Ethereum Classic as fool's insurance though. Personally, I think if someone's investing in it, it should be taken as fool's insurance. I would not invest in Ethereum Classic as a solid project. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think Ethereum Classic personally should probably go down to zero. But if you're going to invest in Ethereum Classic and ETC, it has to be Fool's Insurance. It's not my pick for Fool's Insurance. Would PLTR be a good buy? It looks like it has a clear downtrend, but it's a good company. PLTR is funky, man. PLTR I think is good, but I don't think it's gonna stop bleeding. I think there's major support right now. Let me see. Where's their major support? So PLTR is interesting, as well as a lot of other companies, and I already talked to a lot of like my Patreon members, and I posted this on Telegram. Not really sure if people saw it or not, but I mean it's on major trend right now, right? Next stop for PLTR, if it breaks that, is probably here at like, see if I can get it better, like right, I don't know, there 1585, probably here, and then like right there. So these are probably your major supports right here. Um, it's let me see what kind of downtrend is it on. I wouldn't say it's on a downtrend. It's trading sideways. I would definitely not say that PLTR is in a downtrend. Um, right? I don't think it's in a downtrend. Actually, let's go here. I don't think we need that super big high. I think that right now, you know, that's gonna be major. That's gonna be the major range for PLTR. There we go. Why is it so thick? There we go. So I think this is your major range for PLTR. I think if it breaks under, if it breaks under support here at 1870, you're more than likely going to see 1582. But I think a really big, important part of it is going to be 16.99 or $17, which is the major trend which is the major low from back on, May, from back in May, the week of May 10th, right? I don't think I don't think PLTR is a bad company. I think it's a bad stock right now. Because if it does break this area, I think it's gonna go back to like $10, right? That's what I think. I think if you break this range, I think it's going back to like $10. You're probably gonna see it somewhere around here. I personally would not buy PLTR right now. If you do like the company a lot, I say throw a couple bucks at it, but don't put all your money into PLTR right now, right? I mean, you have you have a micro trend. You have a trend here, right? You have kind of a micro trend here on the daily. right? So you can kind of see something. Maybe you see like a rebound from this support back up to trend and then another drop. Personally though, I think there's better opportunity in the market. Instead of buying PLTR, throw your money at Apple or Microsoft or Nvidia, even Tesla. Um, I think PLTR is cool. I like the company. Um, I think the only buy opportunity for PLTR, if you really like it, buy right now. It's literally on major support. If you want to add it until you're long term, I'd say wait to see if it actually goes back down between like $10 and like $15. I say it's an immediate buy for me if it's at $10 to $15, I think for PLTR. I think there's still a chance that it can drop though, just being honest. But it's not. I mean, Pure is not a bad company. It's just I think it can go lower, so I wouldn't buy it. If I did like PLTR like extremely, then I would buy. I would if I had $100, I would buy some on Monday like immediately, and then I would use the other $50 if it drops later. I would not buy the full 100 right now. So I think Doggy Coin will hit 10 cents. The only way that I see Doggy Coin hitting 10 cents is if Bitcoin keeps dropping. So I mean, I can definitely see. Usually, what happens here, right? See this big wick like that, and I think I've already told, like I've already said this a couple of times, but usually when that happens, you wick down like this, you recover from here, back up to like these levels, and then you immediately drop like that. That's usually what happens when you see a big wick like that. So you end up recovering, up until the actual drop happened, like right before, and then you slowly bleed down to that wick. So, um, it really just depends on what Bitcoin's doing. I think Doggy can definitely still go lower though. I think it will. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying I think it can. Bitcoin is at 49.2. Is it starting to get weakness? Yeah, it is. Right? See? Let me see from its low. Let's go right here. From its high to here. It's at point 0.5, you know. It's at that point 0.5 retracement. So don't be surprised if Bitcoin surprises you guys and drops from here, right? Don't be surprised. It can still run up, right? It can still run up. I want it to go up here. But look at the hour. Look at the stochastic. It already hit peaks. Look at the hour. It wants to break bearish, right? This is essentially going to be a perfect sell off maybe in the next couple of hours. As soon as that bear trigger gets closed, it gets created, right? A green bubble down here, stochastic is up here. I would personally take the trade every single time as a short for Bitcoin. But we'll see because we don't know what's going to happen yet. The 4 hour is still pretty strong. It's barely at the bottom, so you have a lot of weird things going on right now. A lot of weird things going on right now. Can you look at ADA? ADA's going to go down, dude. I think ADA's going to like $1. Would you be able to look at ABCL stock and Reef crypto? Yeah, look at it right now. Can you look at PDEX? Oh, dude, I'm getting crushed on PDEX. Actually, do I hold PDEX or Polka? I don't remember. I'm holding one of those. I think those are all good. Everything's gonna get crushed, man. You know, everything is gonna be reliant on everything is gonna be reliant on Bitcoin. The only thing that you guys should be worried about right now is just Bitcoin. You guys should not care about anything else. Bitcoin is leading the market. Bitcoin will and always will lead the market. Maybe Ethereum sometimes. The only thing that you guys should be worried about is Bitcoin. Any TA on any other crypto doesn't matter unless it's like Luna or something, which is a random ass ticker that just keeps running up. Any TA on crypto right now, it doesn't matter. What you guys need is you guys need um Bitcoin to keep running up because it doesn't matter if I do a TA on Ethereum Classic or Doggy or Shiba. If Bitcoin dumps, everything else is gonna dump again. Guarantee you guys that, right? So you have two micro trends that are already setting up on the 30-minute, right? Low to the next low, first trend. Here again, low to the next low, second trend. If this breaks, you're probably going down to major trend. Major trend breaks, you're probably going all the way back down to 45K, 42K, whatever. Um, But I'll tell you guys that right now. If you guys want TA on like, doggy or sand or mana or whatever, they're all going to be bearish right now because it's only you guys should only be looking at Bitcoin or Ethereum, nothing else, nothing, no other crypto should matter to you at all. Everything is reliant on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum is same spot, same exact chart on Ethereum, same exact chart on Ethereum, same thing. Squid Coin, I would never buy Squid Coin. I would never talk about Squid Coin. It was a rug pull. It was gonna be a rug pull. I wouldn't even use it as fool's insurance. Everyone that lost money on Squid Coin, I don't like saying this, but they kind of deserved it. You know, I would never invest money in Squid Coin, not even as fool's insurance. That has so many red flags around it. It's not even funny. Will Evergrande defaulting affect the market in a negative way? I mean, Evergrande defaulting should have affected the market like months ago. If there's like official news that it defaulted, I mean, I don't think it's big news anymore. I mean, you might see like a slight drop off, but I think Bitcoin dropping or crypto dropping is gonna affect the S&P 500 a lot more than Evergrande defaulting. Rest in peace, Wish backholders. Damn, what happened to Wish? Quick question: what settings are on your MACD? You gotta join the Patreon, bro. I don't give those settings out for free. It took me way too long to build that. I'm gonna load up on Polygon. Polygon's great. I love Matic. I think Matic is fantastic. What happened to Wish? Did Wish something happen to Wish? Well, nothing. Oh, holy crap! Wow. Well, at least my forecast hit from back here. We did end up dropping to 460. Not surprised. Not even surprised that we're down here. Yeah, right. 10 days. So I was a little bit early. I thought that we were gonna drop to $4.50 by September 13th. It didn't end up happening till October 6th, so about a month later. But it's still trailed down, which I'm not surprised about. That's a horrible looking chart, man. Wow, horrible looking chart. Not surprised though. Definitely not surprised that this happened to Wish, especially with it being a Chinese company. Look at that. God, that's horrible. Look at Baba, dude. Look at what happened to Baba too, right? Look at Baba. It hit peak lows of 109. Not surprised, right? When we talked about this a long time ago, we're like, yo, everything China is gonna hurt. Don't buy anything Chinese. Nothing. Don't buy anything Chinese, right? Again, little late. I thought this was gonna happen on Baba and back in September. It barely happened now, right? So I'm September, October. I'm 2 months late on Baba. I was way too early on Baba, but I knew that it was gonna go down, right? I knew that it was gonna go down because it was way too. It just Chinese markets are gonna could get hit bad. The same thing with like I think SOS for the miners, right? Is it down? How long has it been going down for? Yeah, SOS. Look, SOS has been going down since March, right? It didn't even run up at all for this last Bitcoin run, right? Everybody was saying, "Oh, buy SOS because it's a crypto, it's a BTC mining company," and I'm like, "Don't buy it because it's based in China. Everything in China is gonna hurt, especially SOS, because not only is it a Chinese company, it's a Chinese Bitcoin mining company, and Bitcoin and China banned Bitcoin, so there's no reason to invest in anything China right now. It makes no sense. Doo-doo-doo. When crypto drops, do stocks normally go up? No. They usually have a correlating effect. So if stocks go down, crypto goes down. If crypto goes down, stocks tend to follow a little bit. I have $70,000 USD saved for a big crash, like last year when BTC dropped to 4K USD. Yeah, it's always good to be liquid, man. It's always really really good to be liquid. Right now, I have a couple grand that I'm able to spend right now, but I want to wait. Right, I'm just waiting. I would rather react than buy than buy too early, right? Or buy too high. I react. I just react. I don't care if I get a price that's, 10%, 20% higher. If I'm confident about something, I don't really care too much about what percentage I could have maybe gotten extra. It just really depends. But yeah, it's always good to have cash on the side. They said squid would moon. I mean, I can say a random coin could moon too. But squid is just, it's like saying Santa coin, right? I know there was people talking about Santa coin or cat girl or a bunch of these randos. Like, you can't be surprised when you invest in a meme coin and you lose everything, right? That's why it's called fool's insurance. That's why when I put in like 4K into Shiba Inu, I was like, I'm already expecting to lose all this money. And then, that ended up turning into like a 10x. But again, it just, you have to already understand that, what is it called? You got to understand that once you put your money in a meme coin, it's you have to assume that it's zero or immediately. You really just straight up ignoring my comments? Sorry, there's a lot of comments, bro. So it's kind of hard to. What did you write, Abdul? Neo day is soon. Neo. I mean that's yeah. Neo's fine. I don't know if Neo will moon all that much with just oh shit. I don't know if Neo will really run all that much with Neo day. Maybe. Where is it at? Holy shit. I did not expect Neo to dump. Oh, I guess I did. Huh. See, it's always fun to come back to these charts and be like, "Oh yeah, Neo's gonna do this." Right? So I did this back on November 26th, or more than likely November 24th. And I was like, yeah, Neo's coming back down to here, which it did. So it's always fun to like forget about TA that I did and I come back and I'm right. And I'm like, oh, I guess that did happen. Yeah, Neo's not gonna do anything for Neo Day. I'm like 99% sure. So don't expect anything from Neo Day at all. Have you checked out Darkcoin? It's a metaverse token. I mean, anything metaverse, if Bitcoin recovers, anything else is gonna run, to be honest. How did you learn to do graphing or like TA on stocks or anything in general? I'm self-taught, man. It's just a lot of years. It's a lot of chart time. You don't even have to take years. It's just chart time. That's it. That's really it. You know, it's just chart time. That's it. All you gotta do really is just get on the charts, YouTube stuff, you look at videos, figure out what everything is, and eventually it just kind of clicks, right? Eventually everything's like, oh, this I've seen this before. This looks like it's gonna happen again. It's just they're calculated, um it's calculated guesses, right? So whereas, if you're flipping a coin, you know, there's a 50% chance that you're going to be right or wrong, right? But if you're flipping a coin and, you're able to, somehow like, let's say you're wearing a glove, right? And let's say that glove lets you flip a coin and it lets you flip it for like you're like, you know what? I want this coin to flip like 50 times, right? And it does 50 flips in the air and you have like a better accuracy of how many times you can actually get it to flip. That's kind of the same concept here. It's like you're not going to be right all the time, but you've seen stuff before and you know how to work things where everything is a calculation and it's statistics, right? What are the chances and probabilities of something happening, right? You look at everything together and you're like, hey, I've seen this before. This looks like it's going to happen again. And it's just probability. What are the chances? Are you super confident that this is going to happen again? And if you are, what's the risk? What's the reward? It's really just about chart time, honestly. Chart time is what I can really, kind of say on that. If you actually want to learn like really, really good, I'd say go watch. I think it's called Confluence 2.0 on YouTube, and it's by a trader named Q Banks, and he goes in super in depth about how to trade his style, and I think that's a really, really, really good start. Um, I have a couple of videos up on my Patreon where I like teach everything, but that's obviously involving my own indicators and not what he's using. But if you want to start somewhere Look up a video called Confluence 2.0 on YouTube, and it's by a trader named Q Banks, and he does a great job explaining um a style that he like his trading style, which is really good. You know what? Seawar is actually moving because I guarantee you Seawar is gonna be shilled on TikTok pretty soon. Guarantee you it's gonna be shilled on TikTok. I actually hold a small bag of Seawar. I still think Seawar, whatever anybody else thinks, I think Seawar is going to 21 bucks. And I feel like a lot of people are still like, oh, you know what, that might not happen, blah blah blah. I think there's a chance that it'll go to 21 bucks, man. I don't know what it is. I have like a gut feeling or something. I think that Seawar can still go down to 25 to $21. Um, nice trend here though on the low side. Oh, that's wrong. Damn it. Right here. Yeah, so now you officially have a solid downtrend. Possibly right here. Right there. There we go. So Seawar officially broke its its range, right? It broke its range, so we got to get rid of this. Actually, no, I don't want to get rid of that. This one I can take off because we don't need it, but major trend is still here. So this can go to like right there, right? So it's above major trend already, right? Major trend started back here. It's already above major trend. If it ends up breaking this level right here, I can see it. I can see it run back to all-time highs and break it possibly to $6. I like Seawar. I think Seawar can run pretty well, but it's got to break two different spots, right? Right now, it's got to break here, trend, right? And then it's also got to break that resistance right here. So it's got two spots to break before it goes back to all-time highs. But if Seawar manages to get back above $3.60, I can see it run up back to $4.50. And then from there, I can see $6. And then from there, like $21. You know, rest in peace, Doggy Coin. I wouldn't say yet, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Gala, I like Gala long term. I'm still holding Gala, not really selling any Gala. ABCL. ABCL. What is ABCL? Biologies. Oof. Well, I guess I was kind of right about this. I actually thought I was going to go back to resistance before coming back down, but it did come back down. Yeah, no, this one looks bad. Don't put your money in this. It's more than likely you're probably gonna see you're probably gonna get wrecked pretty bad on this. Uh, I forgot to not here. Where's it headed? Oh yeah, it's headed low, dude. This is headed low. Don't be surprised. Well, no, actually, you can't go under negatives, so I wouldn't say that. I guess we gotta use the fib. Next level is $10. Don't be surprised to see ABCL at $10. Never put your money in stocks that are in a constant downtrend. Look at that. Why would you ever buy this? Never buy this. Never, 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 never throw your money at a stock that's on a consistent downtrend. Absolutely no sense. And I hate saying that, but this is such a bad chart, right? Never try to catch a falling knife like this. Never try to time a bottom. This is probably going down to $10. ABCL. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. It does look like it's going down at $10. Can I do a TA on DAR? Let's look at it really quick. Actually, I don't know what DAR is. What is DAR? DAR USD, right? Probably, yeah, probably. DAR. We'll do Tether. I'm assuming it's brand new. Oh, actually, hold up. My power is probably running out, so let me connect my computer. Where is my? Give me a second, guys. I gotta find my charger. Because if I don't find it, then I'm not gonna be able to stream anymore. So let me see if I can find it. Man, I just got a new laptop, so I have no idea where the charger is. I'll be right back. Nobody go away. Just trying to find the charger. Uh, where is it? Here. It's not there. Where is my laptop charger? Hello, I'm back, guys. Unfortunately, I cannot find my charger. What up? You're still here? Oh, okay, sorry about that. I can't find my charger. I have no idea where it is. So I only have how much battery do I have left? I have 20% left, so that's not too bad. Um, so you can still have me for a little bit longer, but whenever my battery goes out, whenever my battery goes out, that's it. Cause I'm sitting at 20% best battery, best performance. We'll do better battery. I don't want to do all because then I can't my screen is like super unbright. What are your thoughts on Crow? So, I'll stay for like another 20 for as long as I can last, man. I got 20 minutes on the battery. It says an hour and 3 minutes left, so we'll see how long we can go. I can maybe stay on here for like another 10, 20 minutes and then we'll call it a day because I can't find the charger for this laptop. um what is it called? Y21. I think because that's the only resistance that I can see to the upside, right? I think that's the only resistance for C War that I can see. Um so So C War right now, right? If you check on the resistance, right? There's no other resistance. After you break $6, there's no other resistance to $21, right? And we did the same exact thing with Shiba Inu. There was no resistance up until like 0.88 or something like that. And it retested. Mind you, it took like a month or two, but it still retested. So there's a lot of things that fall on C War right now to see what can happen. Actually, let's look at Bitcoin. I haven't seen Bitcoin in a couple of minutes. Maybe it did something funky. Is it starting to see a little bit of weak momentum? Yeah, there it is, right? There's your little bit of weak momentum, your bear momentum right there, right there. Look at those candles. I can guarantee you the 30-minute is already bear. Boom, right here. It closed at 1 o'clock, which happened 11 minutes ago. So first sign of a bear trigger right now up here. It's already overbought on the stochastic. So if we do drop, it's gonna probably happen soon. So we'll see what happens. You know, did you find anything about Pip? No, I actually haven't researched anything about Pip. PIPP. I haven't researched anything. I took like a 10, 15. I took like a 10, 15% profit and I went out of Pip and I put it all in um I think I bought like Microsoft and Apple or something. And then I bought some more TLT calls and I bought some SPY puts. So it wasn't I mean I didn't stay in PIPP. It was just I mean I was just doing it for like a quick swing and then I thought it was just getting a lot of hype is all. If I join the Patreon, will you help me with my portfolio? I mean it depends. I don't base my Patreon off of helping people with their portfolio. It's to help you to learn how to trade yourself. But I mean, you can always send me a message and I can help you out. It's really though what I'm gonna tell you. I'll give you this. This is really what I'm gonna tell you is if you end up, um, if you want me to give you advice on a portfolio long term, buy stuff that actually that makes sense. Buy Apple, buy Tesla, buy Amazon, buy Google, buy Nvidia, buy what is it called? Buy what are good companies? Buy Walmart, buy Coke, buy Best Buy, buy Home Depot, buy Disney, right? These are all things that should be in your long-term portfolio. Like this is what your long-term portfolio should be. If you're buying POTR or if you're buying NEO or if you're buying these smaller cap these smaller cap stocks that are not blue chip, then it's not your long term portfolio. It's a riskier short to medium term play. That's really how it is, right? If you want a long term, just buy Amazon, just buy Walmart, buy Coke, buy Apple, Microsoft. I'll give everybody the same advice. It's the smartest advice. You're gonna thank yourself 20, 30 years from now. Is Amazon going down further? I don't know. How low has Amazon dropped? Oof, I would have gone stopped out. I had a short trade here on Amazon. I mean, I didn't actually take this trade. It was just me kind of playing around with here. Damn, what happened? Look at that quick sell-off right there on Amazon. Did it break trend? Yeah, it did. It actually did break trend, right? You had a short-term trend on the week, or sorry, on the 4 hour. Let me see, what's the daily look like? Daily, weekly. Is it on? I don't know if it's gonna go any lower. I don't know if it's going to go any lower. It has a really good history of hitting the 50 MA and rebounding from here. It might drop a little bit. I mean, I can see Amazon back at 32.88. I don't know if it'll keep dropping from there. I don't know. I don't really like doing TA on Amazon or Apple or Microsoft. I usually just recommend that you buy all that. It just makes sense. Um it's just he's a whale. What's up, dude? Outrageous is somebody I very much like. That's part of the Patreon. Um, I bought DKNG while it was in a downtrend, didn't end well. Yeah, DKNG is I actually like DKNG, but I I I never buy anything that's in the downtrend. Am I a millionaire? No, I'm close, but I'm not a millionaire, man. I like to think that I'm well, not I not like to think I'm pretty close, but I'm not a millionaire. No, I'm definitely not. If you ever saw my TikTok, it says that I'm like a 10, what is it called? Like a 10-figure trader. No, man. If I was a 10-figure trader, I wouldn't be on YouTube. Or maybe maybe I am a billionaire or like a multi-millionaire and I just don't want to tell nobody, right? You never know. You never know what's gonna happen. So, you know, but I'm not. I'm not a millionaire. No. I'm close, but I'm not there yet. Definitely not. I was thinking of buying if and only if broken resistance on descending the triangle. Uh, it's I would not recommend buying if something breaks a descending triangle, to the low side, I wouldn't recommend buying until there's like major support. And major support is you can get that from the weekly. You used to post on TikTok about unusual option buys. You still do that? No, so I actually stopped posting on TikTok because I kept getting banned. It was either because I was being mean to people or because I'm not allowed to say crypto or Bitcoin or talk about prices. So I'm not allowed to actually. I mean, I didn't know this, but on TikTok, you're not actually allowed to post TA because it's considered price manipulation, right? So I can't post TA and I can't be like um what is it called? I can't post TA because I'm like, oh, I think SPY is going to here, or I think Bitcoin's going to here, or I think Neo's dropping to this number, right? I guess that's against the terms of that's like the TOS against the TOS of TikTok. You're not allowed to do that, and that's basically all my channel, right? It's just TA. So I was getting banned left and right. So I would post a video, I'd get banned for 2 or 3 weeks. So now I'm just kind of like, you know what? I don't even care too much about TikTok. I mean, I still go on there and just like scroll around, but um, yeah, I don't post because there's a really strong chance that I'm gonna just keep getting banned, and eventually I'm probably gonna lose my account if I just keep getting banned. So I mean, I'll maybe post a little bit more and find a way around it, but as of right now, it's really just either I'm posting on YouTube or Patreon or the Telegram. That's kind of it. It's my focus is on YouTube because YouTube is not banning me at all. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Thanks, bro. I'm joining today. Thanks, man. Always happy to help anybody. We're always happy to have anybody on the Patreon. After a while, it just ended up being fun. I don't, you know, Patreon's pretty cool. People there are pretty cool. MIR. What is MIR? MIR the stock or the crypto? Damn, that's crazy. F TikTok. Yeah, dude. I had no idea, but after I was getting banned for like months on TikTok for posting just like the smallest video. Um, so I stopped. I actually looked into it. I did some research. I contacted people that worked at TikTok, and they're like, "Yo, yeah, you can't post TAs or say or talk about prices because that's considered market manipulation." And I was like, "Wow, that's weird, but okay." Um, but yeah, I'm just not focused too much on TikTok because I'm gonna keep getting banned. I thought you were Elon, bro. Not taking anyone to the pool today. I am Elon. I mean, what if I actually do this? What if I actually do this on what is it called? Um, what if I actually am Elon and I'm just kind of doing this on the side? Tony, I went to high school with you, have my children. I mean, if if I was not married and I found out you were a very attractive lady, then I would think about it. But no, I'm very happily married, very happy with my daughter. So, I don't really think about having kids with nobody else but my wife. Did you though? Did we go to high school together? That's cool, man. Or girl. I don't know who you are, but if we did go to high school together, man, great. If we did go to high school together, what year did I graduate? Don't put which high school, just put what year. I am a very attractive male. You probably are, bro. You probably are. What year did we graduate? Or what year did you go to the high school? Don't put what high school, but just put what year. What do you think about Ethereum name service coin? I like Ethereum name service. I think the project is great. I actually think it's 91. I was born in 91. I didn't graduate in 91. I'm not 50 years old, bro. Yeah, I graduated in '09. Well, it's cool, man. I'm glad I hope you're like learning how to trade and stuff. I have no idea who you are, by the way, but um, I hope you at least know like how to trade and stuff. Give me a second, guys. I got a text from somebody. Pausing. Sorry, guys, it's work. I have like a bunch of automations running at work, and I'm texting like our stepped in director right now. All right, cool. I'm also curious about Crow. I think Crow's great. What do you think about staking and mining? I'm actually mining right now. I actually mine crypto. I have two miners right now, and I'm actually going to be receiving another two miners hopefully in the next couple months. But I am at this moment already mining crypto. But for that, I know you, bro. I'm about to message you on IG. Send the message over, dude. I actually put my IG on private. I don't even use my Instagram anymore, bro. Apart from like, I mean, you probably know this. If we're friends on Instagram, then fuck it. Oh yeah, dude. Don't post my information or yours here. It's not a good idea. But just send me a message on Instagram, dude. I mean, if you already have me as a friend, then we probably already know each other for a while. I just I don't post anything on my Instagram apart from, just stories and stuff. I don't post anything else. What do you think the what do you think the evaluation would be on Ethereum name service? So I don't know, but I do think that um I do think that evaluating ENS would be more of a of a business I think it's more of a business valuation as opposed to a crypto valuation. I would actually the thing is though, I would actually value evaluate ENS more along the lines of whatever like GoDaddy is evaluated as. Maybe 2 or 3x that. Um, it's because there's nothing else that you can really compare it to, right? Apart from GoDaddy or where you can buy domain services from or domain names. So I think the nearest thing that we can possibly do is more than likely uh how much is GoDaddy how much is GoDaddy worth? GoDaddy is valued at 11 billion. Market cap is 11 billion. So ENS, I'd say an easy guess for ENS market cap would be like $11 billion, which is I'd actually put it at more to be honest. I'd say it should be valued more just because um I think crypto wallets are going to be huge, and especially if you can change the names like pretty quickly. Hold on, let me actually check what ENS is at. ENS, ENS. What is a market cap for ENS? It's at $50 right now, or like $49, whatever. So ENS is worth $1 billion right now. I think that it can easily do a 10x from here, just from what GoDaddy is worth. And I actually think ENS could be bigger than GoDaddy. Do you mine helium? Yeah, yeah, I do. I'm currently mining only helium. So I'm mining. I have two minted helium miners, and I have two more bobcats on the way. And I'm gonna be looking into buying some strong nodes and then also buying Klima to stake and also staking my Crow through Kronos. Probably more stuff, but that's what you should probably be doing during the bear market. I'm not saying we are in a bear market, but it's smart. If BTC hits 20K, will you consider that the bottom or the start of a bigger bear market? I think BTC hits 20. I think the start of the bear market would be it's I would be more inclined to think if we touch 40K or we go under major trend, that's when I think that the bear market can start. I don't know if it'll stop at 20K. I actually think that if we cross under 40K and then we hit 20K, I think there's a way bigger chance that we actually go lower than $20,000. Um, I think if we hit 20K, there's an even bigger chance that we'll go down to like 10, 12K. So I don't think 20K is the start of the bear market. I think that might be like the mid. Um, but I think that I think there's a really strong chance that if we touch 40K, I think we're going down to like possibly 10K. All jokes aside, right? Um, but yeah. Um, yeah, it sucks, dude. I just think Bitcoin's still at a bad place right now. But if it does not break trend and it goes down to 40K, I would maybe sell everything. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. There's messages no longer. Oh, I think somebody messaged me on Instagram. Oh, come on, bro. Follow. Whatever. And then they're also simplifying crypto addresses to be a lot less, say stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just a lot easier way to transfer money because instead of, a lot of people lose a lot of money by transferring it to crypto addresses that don't make any sense. Like you'll have like a 30 character string, um, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I think ENS is simplifying everything where you can put like, I would, for example, put like Tony dot Ethereum or Tony dot Bitcoin. I don't know, something like that. Right. So I think ENS has like an actual business standpoint. I think it's fantastic. What is it called? Uh yeah, I think ENS is great. I think ENS is fantastic. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked here and there, but um thoughts on China Baba stock? I think it's gonna keep going down. I've been bearish on Baba for a very long time now. Also, I'd say bear market is usually a loss of 20% on the S&P 500 just for reference. It's actually closer to 15% from peak high to peak low for the S&P 500. So, um, this is historically going back 10 years or so. Whenever you actually do have a pretty like a pretty significant drop in the S&P 500, it's actually more on the line of 15% drops as opposed to 20%. So, um, you can see it here. Do. I should have it set up on my chart. Damn, how much battery do I have left? I got 13% battery. So I don't think it's gonna last all that long, but let's see. 17, 12. Do I have any more records of it? I do not. Yeah, I don't. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't count what happened last year as an actual drop. Um, but yeah, I'd say 20% is a little much. I'd say 15% is more of what you should be looking for as far as an actual drop of like uh sorry, like an actual like percentage wise. I think it's more like 15%, I think. Tony, I have like 1200 Shiba. Would you trade it in for Meta Hero or Ethereum name service? What would you say is a better play for multiples? Long term, I'd say ENS is doing pretty well. Um, I think Shiba Inu can still remove a zero, to be honest, right? I still think Shiba Inu can still take out a zero. So I do have like 5K in Shiba Inu. I ended up taking out like 20, I think like I ended up taking everything out into Crow. And then from Crow, I think I took some out. I put it into Shiba Inu. I wrote it from like that previous jump. I did a swing trade. So I bought at like 47 cents and I cashed out at like 60. So I left all the profit into Shiba Inu and I transferred everything back into Crow. So I think my Crow position is like 25, 30 grand. And then Shiba Inu is all profit at like 5K or 6K, I think. But um multiples, I think ENS might have a better chance of running. I don't know if Shiba Inu will. I think Shiba Inu has a strong chance of getting rid of a zero. I don't know how long that's going to take. So if 40K, then most likely 20K, and if 20K, then most likely 17, maybe 10. Yes, you're correct. So Ducky explained it pretty well. If Bitcoin drops to 40K, there's an even stronger chance that we hit 20K. If we do hit 20K, there's an even stronger chance that we go down to 17, possibly 10. I would more than likely short the market if Bitcoin hits $40,000. That's what I would do. And then I would short it again if it hits 20K and there's any rebound to the upside. So if it hits 40K and then it rebounds to like 45, 50, I would short the market. If it goes down to 20K and then it rebounds to 30, 40, I would short the market. I guess that's the easiest way that I can put it. Give me a second, guys. I just gotta. Sorry, that was work. Floor. Oh shit, bro. The flare's coming out here with the $50 drop super chat. What the hell? I hope I made you a shit ton of money, bro. Flair's dope, man. He's doing really well. I enjoy him every single day on the Telegram, bro. Thanks, bro, for the 50 super chat. That's gonna get me. I'm gonna throw that into. I'm gonna use your $50. I'm gonna throw it into Forex and I'm gonna use like 500x leverage. And I'll show you, dude. I'll post it too. Flair, dude, coming in with the $50, man. Super dope, bro. Flair, man. Always coming in clutch, man. Flair always coming. Him and Outrageous and a bunch of other people from the Patreon, dude. It's so fun to just talk to everybody, man. It's the knowledge I pick up. It's just, just sharing, bro. I'm just sharing, man. It's after a while, it just becomes fun. After a while, it's just fun talking to everybody, bro. That's really it. After a while, it's just pretty cool. Tony, what you think will end up going up to? Oh, what I think ENS will go up to? I think it should be valued at like $10 billion. It's really the only valuation that you can compare it to is GoDaddy. GoDaddy's valued at like 10 billion. ENS will probably, in my opinion, be valued at more because it's going to be used by more people as opposed to just businesses. So I think that it should be valued maybe at like 15, $20 billion. I would not be surprised to see it 10x from wherever it is right now. Do I think we're in a bubble? I don't think we're in a bubble. I don't. Do you think Matic can hit $6 if the Coinbase rumor is true? Yeah, I think I don't know what $6 is. I think that Matic can hit a 40, maybe $80 billion valuation. If the rumors of Coinbase using them as a payment service for their what's it called? For their NFT platform, which I think is true. I think that it's going to keep running. And Coinbase is an insanely huge investor in Matic. Who just fucking did that? Nira. Oh, dude, what's up, bro? Nira with 20. Dude, what is up with everybody just randomly giving me like big ass super chats, dude? What the hell? What's the Telegram? Oh, sorry. The Telegram is only for Patreon members. I don't. It's not that I don't want to give it to you. It's just if I give it to everybody, then you're gonna have like hundreds of people on the Telegram, and then it's just gonna get too crazy. I like it because it's small, right? We're only like 80, 100 people on the Telegram on the Telegram group, and then like another hundred and something on Patreon. So, you know, it's one of those like I don't I. It's not saying that I don't want it to get big. I like that it's small because we can all talk to each other and we all get to know each other and stuff. But man, thank you, Narab and Flair too. Man, everybody's just coming in clutch today, bro. What the hell? That's gonna feed. I'm gonna go buy myself some chicken nuggets today for that. Like my dudes. We had a wick too, like 41 on some exchanges. I don't think the pain is over. We might go sideways for like 3 months again. I think right now that there's a lot of things that can happen with Bitcoin right now and just crypto in general, right? I think that, you know, see, I can already see that. There you go. There's that wick down that we're looking for. Look at that. Look at that nice little wick down. Look at that nice little bear candle on Bitcoin. Um, right. So you're already breaking first trend. You're bouncing off support here on 48.8. If you break this, you're going down possibly to like 48,000. If you break that, you're going all the way back down to like 42K. Really, everything's up in the air right now. Look at that. Look at that right there. I would be shorting Bitcoin right now. I would do this right now on Bitcoin. I'm not gonna short it, but short. I would do this. What the hell? This is what I would do on Bitcoin right now. I'd have my stop loss a little bit higher than that relative high right there. I would more than likely have this back at, I don't know, maybe somewhere in the middle. I'd say probably right there, right? This is a what? 3 to 7, like 3.7 RR. I would take this trade all day long right now. I'm not saying it's gonna hit, but there's a lot of things happening right now where there's no reason for me to not take this. I think it's bound. I think it's off the point 0.5 fib too, right? I think we already did it. So what is it at? Point 0.5, yeah, point 0.5 fib, golden fib. I take this trade all day long. I'm not going to because you know I'm. I promised myself that I was going to stay out of the crypto market until the weekly close is bearish. I mean, sorry, bullish. I would take this trade all day long. I'd say that 46K on Bitcoin is definitely possible again. Like as soon as this bear trigger hits on the hour, it's a perfect sell entry every single time. Do you see alts going down if Bitcoin goes down? Yeah, I think alts are going to hurt way more than Bitcoin if Bitcoin goes down. 100%. Tony, I have a small portfolio, 9,000. I've been investing in Ethereum, tired of the slow. What should I do? I think that you should not do anything. I think that you should leave it in Ethereum, man. If you start putting, I can guarantee you, there's a stronger chance of you losing all of your money if you start throwing it into alts and all this stuff than you just leaving that 9K into Ethereum. Um, if you want to start trading, maybe take out like a grand or two, put it into small stuff and then grow that. Definitely don't take out the 9K. There's a strong chance. Um, there's a strong chance that you'll probably lose most of it. Tony, you still didn't reply to me on my Patreon message. So here's the thing with Patreon. I've responded to everybody, right? I've responded to every single one of my messages on Patreon. They're just not going through. And Patreon hasn't responded to my emails. So it's not that I haven't responded. I have responded. It's just no idea why it's not being actually taken as a response. So if, as of right now, if you're part of the Patreon and you're here, put your message in a comment or just comment on something on my Patreon. Um, it's kind of the only way for me to actually respond. I can respond to messages, but they're not going to show up on your side. No idea why, to be honest. No idea why. I think Neo's going to keep dropping. I was driving and Google Maps in 3D on truck, mind blown. Google has street views already. Imagine them in the metaverse. Yeah, I think Google is perfectly set up to be in the metaverse. I think what's going to be bigger than Meta, I think AR. I think augmented reality is going to be huge, and I think that's where a lot of big blue chips are going to be going to. So, um, companies like Google, companies like Apple, maybe Nvidia, Facebook's already doing it. ADA is going down to like $1 probably. Um, but yeah, I think AR is going to be huge with the big blue chips. So like, sorry, I know Apple is going to be Um, oh yeah, Mirror USD. Sorry about that. I know Apple's gonna be releasing their glasses pretty soon, their AR glasses, and I think they're gonna do. I'm a day one buy, absolute day one buy for for the AR glasses. But I don't know if Google is actually gonna start doing metaverse. I think there's a stronger chance that they'll stick with AR. I know, that's what I personally think. I think that they would rather stick with AR than anything else. Mm, I mean, Mir looks pretty bad. I wouldn't say that it looks good at all. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't buy it right now. You had support at like $2.60. You broke that. You're probably gonna keep dropping on Mir. I don't have to do too much TA on this. It does look like the next stop is gonna be like $1.75, 77 cents on MIR. It sucks to say that, but that's just kind of how it is right now. Crow Crow is up 17% to 61 cents. It's sad to see. It's sad to see that Crow is it's saying 17% up and it's at 61 cents. 59 cents, yeah. Dropped a little bit right there. See? Crow already hit that bear trigger. It didn't hit it, but it's starting to close on that. I think um 7%. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there. Thank you to everybody for coming on the live. I gotta go charge my laptop. Um I have no idea what where my actual charger is. So I gotta go look for it because I gotta figure out where all my stuff is. I'm gonna try to go live again tomorrow. And then we'll see how that goes. Thank you to to Nirav for the super chat, bro. Flair coming in clutch with the 50. Raul also. Everybody else. Danny, congratulations on the baby. If he's still watching, I don't think he is, but um, everybody that came on today. Thank you for coming on the live. Always super awesome to come on here with everybody else and just talk to everyone. Taking time out of your day to kind of hang out with me and stuff. If you want to join the Patreon, the link is pinned on the chat. With that being said, have a great Saturday. I actually have a lot of things to do at around like now. Um, So I should have left like at 1 o'clock. It's 1:40 now. But I will see you guys all later. Have a great weekend. And I'm gonna end the live there. See you later, guys. Bye bye.